28 years since we started in Bahrain has been growing and opening offices. We started in '84 in Bahrain with only 3 people, 1 client and myself. And today we have 16, we are in 16 offices in 14 countries. And the way we do that is we simply follow our clients. When a client wants us to be in a certain market, we go to that market. Recently, a lot of our clients have asked us to be in Iraq. And you can't just say, I'm sorry, yes, I will service you in Saudi, I will service you in the Gulf, but I will not service you in Iraq because it's a small market. It just doesn't work that way. Either you are in partnership with your clients or you're not. And we believe we are in partnership with our clients. So after 2 or 3 of our clients asked us to go into Iraq, we very quickly opened an office in Erbil, and we struck an association with an agency in Baghdad that's very close to us. I've known these guys for many, many years. And hopefully, inshallah, one day soon, we'll become their partners in Baghdad as well. As far as Morocco is concerned, I've been in Morocco for many years. Unfortunately, the first associate we worked with, it just did not work out. I call it chemistry reasons, no more and no less, because in these things there's never one person who's wrong, one person who's right. There's always right on both sides and wrong on both sides. And I take as much of the blame for things not working out as anybody. I met the people of Saga. Shakir Fassiferi is a wonderful man. I can honestly call him a friend. And we struck a nice rapport together. And I was in Morocco last week. And we've started an association together. He's already been introduced to a lot of our clients. And not only we are an associate with him in the advertising business, we're planning on opening other businesses in partnership together. Who knows what's next? You know, I have 1 or 2 markets in mind. We've just opened Qatar. Qatar is a new office for us. Has not been officially announced yet, but it will be very soon. I can announce it today. And then we're looking at Libya. We're looking at Oman. We're looking at Dahran area. There are several areas where we are not at the moment, but that we're looking at. Awards have been with us for many years. And I have a very, shall we say, peculiar opinion about awards. If an agency goes after awards just so they can say we have awards, I would be against that. I believe that awards should be for clients of the agency, for brands of the agency. I want our people, our young women and men, to work for brands that pay our salaries and put bread on our table. And if they win awards for those clients, I'm the happiest man in the world. So there are fundamental principles that we are putting in place. Now, that doesn't mean that all our entries are for clients. You cannot control all of them. There are far too many, alhamdulillah, and they are in many markets doing a lot of work. Yes, there will be 1 or 2 cases where a great idea is there because it's a great idea. So the rule number 1 is that it has to be for a client or for a genuine brand or service. Secondly, there are awards, unfortunately, in our area that I don't believe in. Unfortunately. Historically, our awards are not something that we can be very proud of. Long ago, the days have gone when 4 or 5 creative directors would sit before the awards and divide the awards between them. That hurt us a lot more than the benefit these agencies receive by winning 4 or 5 goals every year, year after year. If these men and women know how much they hurt this industry by doing what they did all these years, they don't belong in this industry. Some of them are still there. There are awards I don't participate in. because I don't believe in the integrity of the people doing them. So it was a turmoil in my mind. Do I enter or don't I enter? And then came the links. Khan, organizers behind it, sounded genuine. The IAA supports it. It sounded professional. So I said to my people, yalla, why not? Let's give it a try. And we went in and we won. And the second year, we made Agency of the Year. Only the second year we entered. First year, we picked up a few pieces here and there. Second year, bam. Third year, we came second in Network of the Year. We came second and third in Agency of the Year. And then something hit me. Is why am I competing with people in the Middle East? Why am I not competing with people in the West? So I came up with a slogan that we will compete with the best in the West. And this wonderful lady from Tunis, Sirine Sharif, was the first of my managers to take the torch and say, let's go for it. And she and Nicolas Courant, the two people I adore, started working very hard and they encouraged the entire agency to do the same.
Yeah, because Tunisia, small country, not the biggest agency.
Which goes to prove that you don't have to be big to be good. You don't have to be big to be able to compete with the biggest and the best in the West. All you've got to be is focused. All you've got to be is diligent at what you do and to know how high is the mountain that you need to climb. Now, I already have many meetings here in Cannes. And my meetings with my people is, listen guys, where do we go from here? I will not accept going backwards. That is not an option. Next year we have to do better than this year.
It will be hard.
Already we got 2 golds and a silver and 17 shortlists. I think by the end of today we, inshallah, will hear more good news. Next year I want more. We cannot go backwards. We cannot be seen to be the bunch of people who by chance happen to shine 1 year or 2 years. No, because that's what is expected of us. That we coming from the Middle East, we'll hit it once, we'll hit it twice, بعدين خلاص, no way, no way. We're here to stay. We will compete in Cannes every year, and we will pick up gold every year. And if it's the last thing I do, we will do it every year. We'll go again to New York, and we're going to win more Clios. It cannot be by chance, because what we have proved is Arab Spring is not just on the streets. Arab Spring is in the mind, in the effort. Arab Spring is in the spirit in which we will do things. We will stand very tall. We stood very tall. You should hear the comments I'm hearing. Last night, outside on the terrace, a Frenchman I have never met before, ever. I said, he gave me his name. I said, I know you're Eddie Moutran, you're the legend from the Middle East. And I'm sorry, I'm a very humble man. But these are wonderful things to hear. Not only that, Sirine must be a legend. Nicolas must become a legend. Ramzi Moutran must become a legend. Ben Walker should be a legend. And Sacha, and all the guys that have worked so hard to get us to where we are. No man is alone.
You are of course proud of this, but what about the feedback of the network Ogilvy about the success of...
I had lunch with the chairman yesterday afternoon, and he's flying. I had lunch also with the chief creative officer. Well, Paul Smith said to me, thank you for making us heroes. And Kai, who's the worldwide creative director, already made enough noise. Ogilvy is very proud of us, and we're very proud to be Ogilvy. We're very proud to be part of WPP. It's a formidable company. Yes, WPP is seen as a financial institution, but they know how to run agencies. They know how to give the freedom to people like me to operate and to shine. We've got to beat BBDO this year. We've got to beat them. They cannot remain on top. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. And the day we make Agency of the Year in Cannes, David's bones are going to shake. And Herta will be very happy. So we have a mission. We have a mission. And if each one of us at Ogilvy gives that little bit, if each one gives that little bit that Cyril and Nicolas did in Tunis, we will win Agency of the Year in Cannes, which we've never done before. The world is changing. It's changing so fast, I can't keep up. For once, I said the other day, I said, you cannot teach this old dog new tricks. Finish. My time to learn new tricks is over. I'm 67 years old. I've done enough in my generation, in my years. I stayed, I read, I watched, I learned, I did everything I needed to do to get my agency to where it is and where I thought it's supposed to be. Today's a new world. Today's a new world. I made a decision that next year I'm bringing 30, maybe even 50 young people to Cannes from the area. And I've said to the people around me, there's about 20 of us here today, I said next year, this will be our training ground. Because what I've seen in Cannes, in terms of innovation, not just in digital, but in everything else, is unbelievably superb. It is the best of the best in one place for 1 week. Wow, what an amazing ground for training. So I go and I bring people from the US, from the Far East, from Europe to teach us 2 days, 3 days, and they go. And it's expensive to gather all these people in either Beirut or Dubai or Jordan and do the training for 2 or 3 days. Why don't I bring them here? And then once they go to that show, once they go into that marad of creativity, I cannot drag my people out of there. I said, come on, let's go and have lunch. Wait, there's a little bit, 2 more corners to see. Our work is there as well. But what the competition has put in, the brains in this industry in the world, what they got on show there, it's something there is no other place in the world to see them. So, not only that, I mean, and one of the blessings of winning is people want to join us now. People want to join a winner. So in case we want to hire people, this is the time. People will no longer say, oh, come on, no one knows you, no one heard of you. People want to join a winner. So if I want to go and hire people from Germany, from Europe, from US, from Far East, people will come now because we are winners. We're among the best. Not too many agencies picked up 2 or 3 golds and a silver in Cannes. Not too many. There are 11,000 people. Not too many of those 11,000 can claim what we claimed. So, whichever way you look at it, yes, the world is changing. I think the world has changed in the last 5 years as much as it has changed the last 50 in our industry. People like me can't keep up. We try, but we can't keep up. It's just too much. Besides, at 67, you cannot travel as fast as you did when you were 35. Yeah? So, and sometimes you want to do something, but the eyes tell you, wait a minute, I really need to shut it a little bit, and you go to sleep. It's, a number of times I fall asleep on the computer because you just, it's age. But alhamdulillah, I've got these wonderful young people around me that are not only staying ahead of this game, but they're feeding us with all the information we need to know to be able to run this business. So even though it's a new business, but you still got to run it. And before we go on retirement, someday, I've got to make sure that the people around me are well enough equipped to take it even to higher grounds than what we have taken. It cannot go backwards. I will not allow it to go backwards. This is not one of those agencies that will dissolve with its founder. No. We're going to go forward.